This was the smartest flight attendant scheme I've ever seen. They began by placing gold bars into a boiler, melting them down into liquid. Next, the molten gold was poured into specially designed molds. Once cooled, it turned into small golden spheres. To pass airport security without raising suspicion, they carefully coated the gold balls in cocoa syrup. After drying, they wrapped each one in chocolate foil, making them look like ordinary candies. Then they packed them neatly into a suitcase, clocked in at work as if nothing were out of the ordinary, and walked casually onto the plane. Since the three of them worked long-term as flight attendants, security personnel didn't inspect them closely. Before long, they were on board, smuggling the gold without a hitch. Everything seemed perfectly executed, but after landing in another city, they noticed a security guard staring straight at them. One of the teammates panicked and quickly swallowed a calming pill. Fortunately, the guard didn't find anything unusual, and they made it to the meeting point as planned. The buyer, impressed by the gold's purity, immediately handed over $3 million in cash. After tasting success, the group planned to repeat the process. However, this time during security screening, they were suddenly stopped by a guard. Their suitcase was about to be opened. They began to panic. If the gold was discovered, they knew their lives would be spent behind bars. Soon, the chocolates at the bottom of the suitcase were found. The guard picked one up, and the weight didn't feel quite right. In that moment of crisis, Lisa's boyfriend arrived at the scene just in time. To their shock, he turned out to be the head of airport security. Even though the chocolates clearly felt suspicious, the guard had no choice but to let them pass.